Okay, y'all, here's the cons about having goats, all right? I don't know if y'all can hear that popping, but when you get hit by a charger that have a 50-mile whatever on the doggone thing, it hurts. Okay, so do not, I repeat, do an electric fence. I got this other fence around here, and I did have to put it around the pool to keep them off there because done had a couple jump in there. Put a fence around that to stop that, and electric fence because they're running up against it. And all the bad things you got to do is I ain't never had any birthing problems. I did have two of them that had ice on their ears because it was January or February when she had them, and that kind of sucked. I had to go out there and put a heater in there and get them some hay and get them warmed up. Took a couple hours, freezing a little bit. You have to trim their hooves if you ain't got a real rocky surface, and I average about every 6 months on that. You also, as far as warming them, excuse me, yeah, that come out of nowhere. As far as warming them, I am about every 6 months, but in the spring when it's raining, you might have to do it every 2 months. So definitely not no fun. And then we walk over here. We'll leave the goats alone for a second. As far as babying them, you ain't got to do that. Making money, you ain't going to make no money back on them. You're going to sustain them is all you're going to do. But mine mow, so that's a plus. You'll sell them for anywhere between $100 to $200 a piece. I average about $1 to $150. They also, as you can see, tore up my maple tree. They love eating the barks off of certain trees. Love sycamore trees, but they will strip the bark plumb off, so put fence around your trees if you want them. They do escape a little bit. If you got the smaller goats, then you're going to have a problem, but if you got the bigger goats, you can do it with a 4-foot fence like I have up around here. Running the fence by yourself is not fun. I ran all this by myself. I did have, well, I didn't run it all by myself. I had my niece help me on a section up there on the hill. And she just helped me on, I want to say 200 foot of it. And there is a lot of fence here. But the way I got it up and down the hills is cut them in 100-foot sections and then took them up the hill. I couldn't carry no 330 foot or 330 foot roll up the hill. It wasn't going to happen. Not counting, it's harder to unroll that way. Other than that, your fence, your buildings, which you ain't got to have much of a building, just got 8x8 buildings for them. They do good in there. And these two little goofy things, they must be studs or something. I don't know. It's a little early now. Y'all ain't even a week old. Goofies. And both of them's boys, so I don't know. They're stud muffins or something. Would y'all quit? Go play. Goofies. Horns ain't no issues. Now, if you do dehorn them, a lot of stuff I saw, let me put it that way, can the horns regulate their temperature. So it's definitely not good to cut off their horns. It can cause actually more problems. Other than that, they do good. They are a nuisance. I got the big one around here somewhere. I don't know where she went. She's a Nubian. Do not do full-bloodeds. Other than Nigerian Dwarf, I ain't really had too much of a warming problem out of her. But the full-blooded Lamacha or the full-blooded Nubian or boar goats have worm problems. Very hard to take care of because of the worms. Other than that, the rest of these, it's better to crossbreed them. Like I've been crossbreeding these Nigerian Dwarf wherever he went. I've been crossbreeding him with the full-blooded ones and keeping the full-blooded ones going. That is really about it. If you got a male when they go in rut, watch your rear. This one, he done learned his lesson, so I don't think he'll be doing it again. But and he stinks. Don't get me wrong, but he ain't no bad like people say. The full-blooded Nubian was. Now he stunk pretty bad, but this one, I guess he puts on deodorant every day or something. I don't know exactly what he does, but he don't smell real bad. You don't want to go up there and pet him now, but I don't know, but he's an aggressive thing, but he knows to stay about 5-6 foot away from me. But he's in rut right now, so I kind of watch around kids, anything like that, and me, where he just about blew out my knee. Wasn't no fun. That hurt for about 2 months, and but I think he learned his lesson. The full-blood Nubian I had, that boy, we roughhoused a lot. He would not stop no matter what. Wound up selling him and warning the guy, telling him he's pretty rough, you know, don't want to be putting him around kids, anything like that, because he weighed in just about 200 pounds and he was not fun to deal with. But that is pretty much about it. If I come up with anything else, there's just cons on it all, you know. I mean, as you can see, they eat the brush. I mean, as far as they can stand up on their rear legs, they will tear the brush out. They will eat your grass. They do good there. But other than that, make a stand to be able to lock their heads up so you can trim their hooves. And at least you got a bottle baby, and they still don't do that good, but maybe it'll stand there for you if you're lucky. Well, y'all enjoy. Hopefully I didn't bore y'all too doggone much. Have a good day. See you on the next one.